Happy little learners!
Hush-a-bye, little star, baby, don't cry. The moon's painting lullabies up in the sky. Clouds drift like pillows, the night is so near. The stars tell a story that only you hear. Rock-a-bye, baby, in twilight so blue. The comets are dancing and twirling for you. Your cradle's a moonbeam, your blanket is light, wrapped in the shimmer of a sweet silver night. Hush now, my darling, the owls softly sing, and dreamboats are sailing on stars made of string. The teddy bear captain will guide you away to magical dreams at the close of the day. Whispering winds hum a lullaby tune, carried on sparkles that shine from the moon. Each twinkle above is a kiss from afar.
Happy little learners!
Lucy had a snowy lamb, soft and fluffy as a cloud. Everywhere that Lucy went, the little lamb was proud. In the meadow green and bright, they would run and jump and play, chasing butterflies all day long underneath the sun's warm ray. When the snow began to fall, the lamb turned white as cream. Together Lucy and her friend lived a winter dream. Snowflakes danced upon their fur and footprints marked the ground. Lucy laughed and hugged her lamb, best friends they had found. At night they'd cuddle close and warm by the fire's gentle glow. Lucy and her snowy lamb loved more than you could know. Lucy had a snowy lamb, soft and fluffy as a cloud. Everywhere that Lucy went, the little lamb was proud. In the meadow green and bright, they would run and jump and play, chasing butterflies all day long underneath the sun's warm ray. Lucy and her snowy lamb.
Happy little learners!
Danced upon a lily glider, wiggled legs so thin and neat, skated on with webbed feet. She zipped across a puddle wide, with dragonflies to be her guide. Her silver boots went splash, splash, splish, zooming past a golden fish. She waved hello to frogs in hats, to beetle bands and jiggly gnats. She twirled and twirled on dewdrop lakes, making trails and figure eights. She built a bubble boat from string, with sails made out of butterfly wings. She sailed beneath a rainbow's bend, chasing clouds with her spider friends. At sunset when the stars peek through, she spun a swing from drops of dew. And under moonlight's soft sweet gleam, she snuggled up to weave a dream. So if you see a ripple glide, it might be Witsy on a ride. A spider small, so bold and clever, dancing on the water forever.
Happy little learners!
roll round the town. Hooray! Zooming down the street all day. Buses bounce and taxis turn. Trucks go vroom and engines churn. Scooters zip with helmets bright. Bikes go ringing left and right. Skateboards slide with swish and spin. Riders laugh with toothy grins. Fire trucks blare their loud wee-woo. Racing red and flashing blue. Garbage trucks come with a beep. Picking bins while folks still sleep. Ice cream carts go chime, chime, chime. Bringing joy at lunchtime time. Delivery vans zooming fast. Drop off boxes, then they're passed. Little feet on roller skates. Zipping past the garden gates. Wagons wobble, strollers glide. Dogs in baskets love the ride. Round the roundabout they go. Wheels that spin both fast and slow. From dawn to dusk, from sun to moon, the wheels keep rolling to a tune. So if you hear that rumble sound, you know what's moving all around. Cars and carts and bikes that play. Wheels roll round the town all day.
Happy little learners!
Tiny toes and wiggly feet, dancing to a happy beat. Tap, tap, tap on the floor. Wiggle, giggle, then some more. Tickle toes in cozy socks, jumping up like little frocks. Wiggly feet in shoes or bare, stomping here, twirling there. Tiny toes that like to wiggle, make the grown-ups smile and giggle. Feet that tap and feet that spin. Ready, set, let's dance again. Wiggly feet that jump so high, trying hard to touch the sky. Tiny toes that twist and turn. In their fun there's much to learn. So wiggle toes and stomp your feet. Feel the rhythm, move to the beat. Tiny toes and wiggly feet make the day so bright and sweet.
Happy little learners!
When the moon is bright and the stars all gleam, the squeaky mice begin to scheme. With tiny paws and noses twitching, they sneak outside without a hitching. Tiptoe, tiptoe across the floor, through the garden and out the door. Whiskers twitching, tails held high, underneath the velvet sky. They scamper past the sleeping cat, who dreams of chasing a big fat rat. They sneak by owls who softly hoot, and jump on leaves that crunch and boot. Squeaky mice, so brave and small, on the midnight walk, they have a ball. They find a patch of moonlit cheese, nibble it quietly with the greatest ease. With cheeks puffed out and happy squeaks, they run through bushes and climb the creeks. Then off they dash, back home they sneak, before the dawn begins to peek. So if you hear a tiny squeak, just know the mice are on their sneak. On a midnight walk so bold and bright, dancing softly in the moonlight.
Happy little learners!
Curds on the table, all soft and white, yummy and creamy, a tasty bite. Little spiders spinning near, dancing webs both far and near. Tough is so bouncy, soft and round, where tiny feet make the happiest sound. Jump on a tuffet, bounce up high, Reach for the stars in the bright blue sky. Spiders giggle in their webs so fine, weaving patterns like a shiny twine. Curds and tuffets, friends so sweet, together make a perfect treat. So if you see a spider's dance, or find a tuffet, grab your chance. Nibble curds and play all day in a world of fun where dreams can stay.
Happy little learners!
Patty Pan's in the kitchen, whisking with a grin. Flour flying everywhere, let the fun begin. Splash of milk and sugar sweet, eggs that jiggle too. Mix it up and stir some more, a cake is what we'll do. Patty Pan wears tiny hats, a chef's hat on her head. She dances around the kitchen while the dough is spread into the oven, warm and bright. The cake begins to bake, soon it's fluffy, soft and gold, a yummy treat to make. Sprinkles, icing, cherries too, decorate with care. Patty Pan's cake is ready now for friends and fun to share. Patty Pan's in the kitchen, whisking with a grin. Flour flying everywhere, let the fun begin. Splash of milk and sugar sweet, eggs that jiggle too. Mix it up and stir some more, a cake is what we'll do. Sprinkles, icing, cherries too, decorate with care. Patty Pan's cake is ready now for friends and fun to share. Patty Pan's in the kitchen, whisking with a grin. Flour flying everywhere, let the fun begin. Splash of milk and sugar sweet, eggs that jiggle too. Mix it up and stir some more, a cake.
Happy little learners!
I'm a tiny teacup, small and sweet, with a handle just perfect for little hands to meet. I sit on the table all shiny and bright, waiting for tea parties from morning to night. I hold warm cocoa or juice with a straw, sometimes a splash of lemonade. Oh, what a joy! With a giggle and smile, I twirl on the tray. Come have a tea party, don't let me stay. I sit with my friends, the teddy bear crew, the dollies and bunnies, all drinking with you. We pour and we swirl and we laugh and we cheer, because tiny teacups bring joy far and near. So if you see me, small, shiny and blue, pick me up gently, I'm waiting for you. Let's make a small magic, just me and you, in our tiny teacup world where dreams come true.
Happy little learners!
Cloudy skies, please go away. We want sunshine for our play. Hide your clouds behind the hill, so the world can be so still. We want rays to warm our face and feel the sunshine's soft embrace. Let the butterflies take flight, dancing in the morning light. Clouds don't cover up the blue. We have games we want to do, jumping rope and
heights, chasing birds in sunny flights. Raindrops fall, but just a few, to splash around and sing with you. Then dry the grass so green and bright, to run and roll from left to right. Sunflowers stretch up to the sky, as little bugs crawl buzzing by. We'll play outside all day long, with happy hearts and cheerful songs. So cloudy skies, please clear away, bring the sunshine out to play. We're ready for a brand new day.
Happy little learners!
Sparkle, sparkle, little light, twinkling in the starry night. Up so high, you glow so bright, like a diamond, pure and white. Shining over hills so wide, guiding ships on the ocean's tide. With your glow, you take your flight, bringing magic to the night. Sparkle, sparkle, little star, twinkling from so very far. You light the way for dreams to start, filling every heart with art. Sparkle, sparkle, little light, make the world so warm and bright. With your gleam, the dark takes flight, and everything feels just right.
Happy little learners!
Topsy the egg had a curious crack, a tiny zigzag from front to back. She wobbled and bobbled on Farmer Joe's hay, not quite ready to hatch that day. Careful! Clucked Mama from under her wings. Topsy don't bounce like a jelly spring, but Topsy just giggled, her shell went thunk as she did a wiggle and a little egg dunk. The chicks in the nest gave a cheer and a peep, while Topsy rolled right down the hay heap. She's dancing chirp-hip, she's having a ball, though Topsy was headed for a wobbly fall. She wobbled past kittens, around Farmer's boot, past a sleepy old cow and a rooster in a suit. The whole barn watched as she spun with delight, a wiggly giggly egg in flight. Then crack, a sparkle, a shimmer, a light. Out popped Topsy, fluffy and white. She blinked and chirped with a beaky grin. I'm ready for fun, let's begin. Now Topsy's a chick with a bouncy prance. The wobbliest egg got the first dance. She's the barnyard star, the giggle and cheer, and everyone shouts, Topsy's here!
Happy little learners!
By the crack of morning light came a sound so pure and bright. Ticky-tocky, ticky-tock, tiny feet upon the clock. A clock. Out they marched in single file, cheeks so pink and eyes with style. Drums and flutes and horns they played, the ticky-tocky mouse parade. Marching on the mantle high, waving cheese flags to the sky. Wearing boots of button thread, and jelly bean hats on each small head. Captain Whiskers led the beat, tap-tap-tapping tiny feet. Behind him marched a mouse so bold, carrying a spoon of shiny gold. One played kazoo, one played a bell, one twirled ribbon with a yell. They spun on springs, did flips in air, with tails that looped like curls of hair. Through the teacups under chairs, down the hallway past the stairs. They danced around a pancake stack, then scurried forth, no turning back. Mice in tutus, mice in ties, doing cartwheels near the pies. with every tick, with every talk.
Happy little learners!
Jill and Jack set out one day with backpacks bright and sky so gray. We'll climb the hill, said Jill with cheer, to see the clouds and sky so near. They packed some snacks, a map and juice, and wore their boots with rainbow spruce. Up the path with twists and bends, they giggled loud like best of friends. A squirrel waved from a leafy tree. Good luck, you two, climb safe, said he. A butterfly danced near Jack's nose and tickled him from head to toes. They marched through mud, then skipped on rocks, past buzzing bees in flower socks. Look, said Jill, a cave so wide, let's peek inside, but not go hide. A bunny bounced across their trail with floppy ears and cottontail. They followed tracks up higher still. Their shoes went squish, they climbed that hill. At last they reached the tippy top, where birds above went flip and flop. They saw the town so far below and felt the wind begin to blow. Jack pulled out cookies, Jill poured tea. They picnicked near a bumblebee, then rolled back down with laughing glee, like jelly beans set tumbling free. Now every time the sky turns blue, they say let's climb that hill anew. For Jill and Jack both learned that day, the best of fun is just a hill away.
Happy little learners!
In sunny town where sunflowers grow, there's a wobbly bridge that likes to go. Plop, plop, sway, it creaks and bends, but don't you worry, it never ends. One day Tim and Lily, two brave friends, decided to cross where the bridge bends. Hold my hand tight, said Tim with a grin, this falling bridge is quite a spin. The boards went creak, the ropes went squeak, the bridge danced like it played hide and seek. Over the river, up high and down low, splash went a frog who jumped below. Sunnytown cheered from the grassy hill, watch that bridge, it's full of thrill. Tim and Lily laughed with glee, best adventure you'll ever see. When they reached the other side, they jumped and danced with eyes so wide. The falling bridge, though tricky and loud, made Sunnytown so proud. So if you visit on a sunny day, don't be scared to cross the way. The falling bridge will swing and sway and make your worries fly away.
Happy little learners!
Skippy scop, around we hop, down the hill and up to the top. Bunnies bounce and puppies prance, all in line for the heartbeat dance. We wiggle left, we wiggle right, we twirl around with giggles bright. With the boing and zing and zip zap zoo, we jump as high as kangaroos. Skippy scop, don't ever stop, let your feet go clip and plop. Through the puddles, over logs, leaping past the dancing frogs. With flapping hats and rainbow socks, we hop like jumping Jack in the Box. One big twirl and a happy shout, Skippy scop, we laugh it out. Now settle down, it's time to rest. We gave our skipping all our best. The stars peek out, the moon says hi. We yawn and wave the day goodbye. But tomorrow when we wake on top, you bet we'll shout, Skippy scop,